oils or like red 40, but like it is a genuine concern of mine of American food. But there are so many people on the internet who talk about how horrible our food is, and it's like crazy conspiratorial content.
I'm a food scientist and I wanted to chip in with my thoughts about this because I think what this creator brings up is very real. I would say the majority of Americans do have concern about the food industry and do have a level of distrust surrounding it. So, this is a very real trust problem that has definitely not been solved by food companies who remain very tight-lipped because they have to be because, of things like the secret sauce and basically wanting to make sure they protect their own trade secrets. But this creator is so right that when you go out and try to find information about these things, they are often very concealed in a specific pipeline. Where is the spectrum of caring about the food system go from, I think we should pay farmers a little bit more, to Wendy's uses ground up human meat in the burgers. So, here are my pieces of advice if you're someone who is distrustful of the American food system but doesn't want to slip down this slippery slope. Number one, and maybe this is the only one, start cooking at home a lot more. I know that sounds very simple. I know it sounds very annoying, but we as Americans have terrible disconnect from our food and our food system. Most of us have never slaughtered a cow or had to grow our own chickens, had to grow our own food, had to learn how to can. We are incredibly divorced from our own food system. Even if you feel like you don't have the time or capacity for that, try going to the farmer's market once a week. Talk to the people there. Or, talk to your grocer, actually. I know sometimes we like to think that, these big corporations are out to get us, but there are people behind the meat counters, behind, the prepped food counters who are happy to have a conversation with you about food, where it's from, its sourcing, all that stuff. And you can slowly start to just gather bits of data that you could keep in your head and just sort of learn more about the world with. But yeah, cooking at home will make you realize so many things about price, access, different cuisines, that sort of thing. It makes you understand the food science that's right in front of you, the act of cooking, the act of soaking something, the act of, creating something from scratch. Number two is follow me. No, but actually, it is good to look for science-based creators who are talking about food, who are not doing so in a fear-mongering way. If there's someone who's trying to trick you with sensationalist wording, it's likely not great. And also make sure and see what exactly are these people selling to you. I think a great deal of media literacy is required, but which is a really unfortunate because I think for a lot of us, it's like maybe we just want to, like, I don't know, live our lives and not have to think that hard.